and work on this new lexical material.
Divide.
To cause people to disagree about something, the government is trying to pass a new law, but opinions are divided and a decision hasn't been reached yet.
Div- public public opinion.
Public opinion. What the majority of the general public think. Example, new law has divided public opinion and many citizens are protesting in the streets. Public opinion.
Brighten up.
Brighten up, phrasal verb, to make something more colorful and cheerful. The many lights in this living room really brighten it up.
Steel.
A very hard alloy metal made from iron and used to make buildings and other structures. Knives that are made of stainless steel do not rust. Steel.
Concrete.
Concrete, a very hard building material made from cement, sand, gravel, and water. Most high-rise buildings are built with concrete and steel.
Transform.
Transform, to completely change. Park is transformed in spring when all the flowers come out.
Arrest. Arrest.
Take somebody into police custody. The man was arrested for the causing a serious accident on the motorway.
Crumbling walls.
Crumbling walls phrase. Walls that are falling down or apart. The crumbling walls of this house are all that's left of the house after the earthquake.
Volunteer. Volunteer.
A person who gives their time to help others without payment. Many volunteers helped to clean up the oil spills.
Crack.
An opening where a solid object has split apart. The earthquake left a huge crack in the road.
Fair share.
Fair share phrase, a reasonable amount or number. This neighborhood has its fair share of swimming pools, with nearly every house having one.
Worldwide phenomenon.
Worldwide phenomenon phrase, a global sensation, popular or known all over the world. These artists' paintings are a worldwide phenomenon, and people from many countries have bought his works.
Bulletproof vest.
Bulletproof vest, body armor that is worn to protect from injury from a gunshot. The police wear bulletproof vests when they have to deal with armed criminals.
Exhibit.
Exhibit, to put on public display. Example, many famous works of art are exhibited in the Louvre Museum in Paris.
Offensive.
Offensive, upsetting and insulting to people. This man is using offensive language because he is very angry.
Neglected.
Neglected, not looked after for some time. This old woman is sad because she feels neglected and has nobody to look after her.
Skip.
Skip, a large open metal container for removing rubbish and unwanted items or garden waste. The woman is throwing rubbish into the skip.
Grating.
Grating, a framework of metal bars covering the opening of a drain. Rain water flows underneath this grating, which is part of the city's drainage system.
Illegal.
Illegal, against the law. Example, it's illegal to spray graffiti on public buildings and you can get arrested.
Run down.
Run down, left to decay in poor condition. This house is run down and needs many repairs before anybody can live there again.
Approval.
Approval, a feeling of agreement, liking or admiration. Example, the new manager gave his approval for the new project. So please learn these new words.
Pottery, pottery. Carving, carving. Painting, painting. Computer graphics, computer graphics. Sculpting, sculpting. Drawing, drawing. Graffiti, photography. Architecture, printmaking. Collage.
So please also mind on new vocabulary, types of art. Have a look at different types of art and try to memorize these words. Now please listen once again. Is it art, street art or not?
Street art or not? Street art divides public opinion. It is seen by some as a way to brighten up our communities, while it is considered by others to be nothing but vandalism. So, is it art or not?
A.
It's a woolly world. These days, it is not only grannies who knit. In cities such as New York, London and Berlin, community art groups are busy graffiti knitting, creating colourful decorations for lampposts, parking meters, cars and statues. The craze was started by Magda Sayegh in the USA when she decided to brighten up the steel and concrete landscape of Austin, Texas with her knitted creations. Now knitting needles are clicking worldwide, and cities are inviting the knitters to transform their public spaces. Most people's reactions are positive, and even though it isn't strictly legal, Sayegh says,
"You'd have to be the most bored police officer to want to arrest me."
so next time you walk past a city statue, take a look. It might be wearing a scarf.
B.
We built this city with Lego bricks. Most people remember playing with Lego bricks as a child. It seems, though, that toy towns aren't the only things they are used to construct. Lego repair work was created by German artist Jan Voormann. Jan spent 3 years traveling the world, fixing crumbling walls and monuments with Lego. Jan took his project to New York, and together with a team of volunteers, constructed Lego repairs all over the city, including at Brooklyn Bridge and Central Park. Cracks in buildings soon disappeared and were replaced with bright Lego shapes. Most New Yorkers are pleased with the Lego look.
C.
On the wall. Most big cities have their fair share of graffiti, but like it or not, one British graffiti artist is now considered to be a worldwide phenomenon. The true identity of Banksy is surrounded in mystery, but his art is instantly recognizable. Some of his most famous images include a young girl with a heart-shaped balloon and a dove of peace wearing a bulletproof vest. Banksy's work has even been exhibited in art exhibitions, and a lot of his works have been sold. Because of his striking images and comments on social problems, public opinion is divided. Some find Banksy's work offensive, while others think he is one of the most important artists today.
B.
Flower power. Guerrilla gardeners plant flower gardens and vegetable patches on neglected land without permission. They believe it improves inner city communities. The designs are made as artistic as possible. Flower beds are planted in skips, and sunflowers down pavement grating. While some people see this as a way to bring new life to forgotten spaces, others point out that, pretty or not, it's still illegal. However, it seems that no action is usually taken by the public or the police. One group of guerrilla gardeners were busy on a rundown London street recently when an old lady called out her approval to them.
Thank you for the sunflowers. They were lovely.
Okay, after the text, please read again the text or listen the text and mark the sentences true or false. So be very attentive and do this exercise. And of course, don't forget to learn the words from Check These Words.